Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? It's hump day for you folks that work Monday through Friday. For everyone else, it's Wednesday. So I hope you're doing well. I am not. I don't know. I forgot to set the StreamYard uh link. So for YouTube, it didn't pop up till 15 minutes before the show. I apologize, everybody, for that. But yes, we are here. And I guess some people got the notification because they're here. Yay! So I'm over on checking out some stuff here. Make sure everything is doing well, and it appears to be YouTube. We have a poll today. Our poll is, I like this genre of literature the best. Yes, we're getting a little educational now. Do you like fiction, nonfiction, poetry, or plays? There's actually a fifth genre, but I couldn't put it in, which is folk tales. So I was debating on whether to do folk tales or plays, but I chose plays. So this is our poll. I'm going to like myself. I'm going to share this video into the Twixverse and the Threadosphere. So let's see, I am live. I hope I spelled that right. So we've posted it here in the Twixverse. And we are going over to the Threadosphere now to post. It has been posted. So everything looks good here. Okay. So let's come over here and let's see our chat. We have a Snortopoopas Cuber who came minutes after I set my feed. Thank you so much. I hope you are having a good morning. A good morning to you. We have Curtis Selby, morning. Mrs. and Snortopoopas working and lurking, mainly working. Well, working is good. You need to do that. And we have Sasha. Greetings, everyone. Good evening to you. I hope you are doing well. We have Sci-Fi Mommy. Good morning. Good morning to you. And good evening to Sashi. Yes. We have Stream Elements. We have Still Leg of History. Be blessed listening to your stream while I stream. Have a blessed day. You too. You too. And yes, it is home day. One day I'll start incorporating some videos that have audio, and I will get that hump day video. Let's see, we have some hellos and hellos. We have Connie Clary. Hello to you. And it's Still Like of History says, hello, my niece loves you, and I'm assuming that's hubby. We'll say hello as I just got my internet back, so I'm running later, getting everything going today. I understand that I woke up at 9:30. I woke up at 9:30. Got finally got my computer on. Realized I didn't have my show on my StreamYard so that I could air it, so you guys could see it. So 9:45 this morning, um, I uh, put my StreamYard links in. There was not there in advance, so I will after the show probably put the ones in for the rest of the week, which will be Friday, because I will not be doing the show tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment, and we have a bunch of hellos and Sword Poopus is burp, excuse me, excused, and some good mornings. Okay, so we are good here. I don't know what my problem was. I went to sleep last night, woke up at 1, got up, couldn't go back to sleep till 4. So I'm all messed up today. And we have Penny. Hello, hello to you. I hope you are doing well. And JPRPH1, hey JP, good morning and evening, folks, he says. So welcome, welcome. So let's check the poll and see how it's going there. I like this genre of literature best. Fiction is number one, nonfiction number two, and poetry is third. The reason I did that today is because today is Poets Day. From daysoftheyear.com, it says connect with your inner poet by writing some poetry yourself or read the beautiful words of poets of all eras, from the ancient Greeks to contemporary poets. Poetry, we hear the term bandied about all the time, and there isn't a one of us that avoided writing some in our younger days. Whether that poetry was written by the dictate of our instructors in school or driven by hormone fueled teenage angst, there was a portfolio of our work available to embarrass or edify us. Poetry Day honors this art, and later in our memes, we will also give it some attention. So, give you a little advance notice there. Our memes will be poems today, and some very interesting, I will say, because what some of the memes were, which I think are interesting, is that they've taken like headlines out of papers and stuff, and they use them like for the end of the memes, especially some of those crazy headlines that you see. And the Bucky is here. Hello. I've got the stream on the big TV lurking today. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Bucky. Thank you for lurking. So I'm going to tell you, let's see, talking about Bucky, here we go tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. She will be co-host with Dadman Walking for the 2024 SEC College Football Weekly Kickoff Special. So tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Dadman's channel, go check it out. I think it's going to be a blast. And if you don't know anything about football, I think Dadman's going to kind of start doing like a football 101, explaining some of the rules and um, and stuff like that. I'm not sure, but that's something he has been wanting to do. So I think he's going to do it this year. So go check that out tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Perfect, perfect. So let's go ahead because I tell you, I am so tired this morning. It is ridiculous. I do not know what I did. Snorter Poopas rules. We don't need no stinking rules. Well, I think they've made too many rules. But yeah, some of them I know were important for the safety, but others are just silly. So, okay, let's try this puzzle and see if we can get it done today. Oh, So here we go. Blanky blank. Get everything off of you. There we go. And let's try our puzzle. And our first word I think I'm going to do is A-D. A-D. I can't even spell. I-E-U. Adieu. Adieu. To you. To you and you and you. So here we go. Adieu has an A-D and an I. None of them are in the spots they are at. So, um, we're going to do triad, but the I is right in the middle of that. Doesn't work. Duh. Oh, I don't have plaid. Duh. Plaid. Let's try plaid, everybody. The ID is at the end. The A must now be in the second spot. It can't be valid. Can't be rapid because there's no P. It could be rigid. I think I should try the word rigid. Rabid. Ooh, I like that one because oh yeah, it couldn't be rigid because it needs an A. R-A-B-I-D, rabid. It was rabid. Thank you, Bucky, for jumping out of a lurk mode. Now we have an R at the beginning, a B in the middle, and there is an E and a U. Let's see. Today is what's I don't think there's a lot. Okay, it's okay. It is National Brazilian Blowout Day. And that is a hairdressing term, everybody. So please relax. While summer weather celebrates beach trips, vacations, barbecues, and a carefree attitude, it also can be a hair nightmare. With humidity at an all time high, frizzy hair is in full effect across the nation. Therefore, Brazilian blowout calms your tresses and allows you to embrace your most beautiful self. This is an ad, but I don't care. So you go and use their products to make your hair look beautiful. So Brazilian blowout day. Make your hair look purty. Purty, purty, purty gurty. Let's see, we have hellos and did anybody come? Oh, let's see. Sword Proof says, I am rabid. And Bucky's Rabid Bucky. That's what they call me. How about, let's see if this word is rebus. R-E-B-U-S. Rebus. It was rebus. I'm going to kind of push the puzzle forward today. I am so tired, everybody. I did not sleep well. And I'm going to work. We're going to work on getting this puzzle done. We're not going to take an hour and a half to do this puzzle like I enjoy doing other days. We have Tina the Naughty Dragon. Hello, hello to you. Uh, and Tina is like Brazilians. Ouch. How many zeros are there in a Brazilian? I had to read that and think about it. I have a million, a trillion, a billion, and then a Brazilian. So 12. Grill. Grill. Very good. Grill. Thank you, JP. It's not grill, but let's see. It could be frill, not frill. Frill, frill, not trill. Frill, frill. It was krill. Thank you, Snortapoopus. And we only have two guesses left. We have an A in the second, and an R that has to be in either the third, fourth, or fifth. Let's see. It is bumpy bum 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 bum. National Day calendar says it is a National Spumoni Day. National Spumoni Day celebrates a delicious frozen treat which hails from southern Italy. Traditionally, three molded layers of flavored gelato create a unique dessert. The creamy creation often includes candied fruits and nuts in two layers and with a third chocolate layer. Spumoni, it's like our Americans' Neapolitan ice cream. According to the Chicago Tribune article from July 4th, 1979, a quote, genuine spumoni recipe was brought to the United States from Nola, Italy in 1905. Salvatore Lezze started a bakery in Chicago along with his wife, Lucia. Their traditional recipe called for three layers of semifreddo, an almond layer, a semi-sweet chocolate layer, and a stracciatella. Stracciatella is a type of gelato with irregular bits of chocolate in it. However, around the United States, most spumoni will include a cherry layer with cherry bits, a layer of pistachio ice cream, and a layer of chocolate. Other varieties include hazelnut, vanilla, strawberry, pineapple, just to name a few. So, National Spumoni Day. Ice cream. Mm-mm-mm. Now, would you guys eat, if you guys eat like Neapolitan, like ice cream that has different flavors in it, do you run your ice cream scoop across the thing to get all three flavors, or do you scoop out each individual layer separately? Hmm. And Soda Poopa says, "Yay me!" And Bucky's Crafting says, "Carrie." So Carrie, I will type that in a second. And Sashi says, "Snortopoopas knows his crustaceans." And Snortopoopas tells Sashi, "They're tasty." They're tasty. So it could be Carrie, Mary. So let's try Carrie first. Carry. Nope, it's neither one of those. There isn't, we have no other things. The R has to be in the fourth or fifth. We have learned that. JP says, I leave strawberry behind and eat it later. Soda Poopa says, I hit the ice cream with a blowtorch and make it a big runny mess. I take delight when I eat ice cream. I don't, when I get, there's like Neapolitan, I only like to get one flavor because I like to let my ice cream melt a lot and then I eat it. I don't like it like hard ice cream. So if I put all three layers in, then I just get a big mess and it doesn't taste great. Well, it does taste good, but it's ugly. So I don't know what this word could be. Blank, 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 R, blank, blank. The R can be in the fourth or fifth. Oh, since you like crustacean sauce, it says here's Pukor udang. Okay, let's look that up. Yes, whoops, we don't want to go there. We want to go to Cucor udang. Prawn fritters. Ooh. Okay. Okay, those look good. Okay, let's move this over here. Boing, 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 boing. Beep. There are prawn fritters, everybody. Prawn fritters are known as kukur udang or jimpep udang in Malaysia and Singapore. It's easy to prepare fried prawn snack, which is crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, is a typical Malay street vendor specialty. So let me go ahead and um, put it in my uh, Discord and also in here my recipe keeper so that I will have it for later. I'm going to make a cookbook. You can make cookbooks from this recipe keeper with certain recipes. And I'm going to take all these recipes I get from Sashi and put them into a cookbook and print it out. And let's say I need to find my Discord, which really needs to go right there instead. So let's open up my Discord and let's go put this in our recipes. Oh, really quick. Now, anybody that's on my Discord, I have posted a poem that I cannot um, post. Well, I cannot post. Um, I cannot read it online. I mean, I could, but I'm trying to be 18 plus. It is in the not safe for work section. So check it out. But that looks absolutely delicious. And I love that this site posts pictures of other people that have made it in real life. So you can, you look at that and that, I mean, that's beautiful. But it's, it's staged in a sense, and but these are real people that have made them, and they still look good. It says kukurdu udang are prawn fritters which are commonly sold by Malay street vendors in Malaysia and Singapore. These golden prawn fritters are enjoyed during breakfast right up until tea time. Could eat those all the time. It looks like I'm getting used to seafood, everybody. They are served together with this sweet, spicy chili sauce or are added to other recipes as an ingredient. At Mamak eateries, kukur udang are added to rojak. It's a local salad or mi goreng, which is fried noodles. When prawn fritters are used in the mi goreng, mamak, it adds a delicious fluffy texture to the noodles. This recipe that they have here yields prawn fritters which are crispy on the outside, on the side, yet fluffy on the inside, without the overpowering flavor of prawns. So there we go. And let's see, you need yeast, sugar, water, flour, salt, baking powder, turmeric powder, shrimps, carrots, scallions, bean sprouts, shallots, and prawns. You need dried shrimp and prawns and oil. So very, actually ingredients that we can very easily find um, in the United States, the country which I live in. So that's them frying. Oh my gosh, that looks really good. That looks so good. Um, so yum. You know what I should do also? Let me go ahead and post that here in the chat so that you guys can get it there. I need to start doing that also. So that is that yummy recipe. Mm-mm-mm. So we have a JP who is still doing the puzzle. Um, and he says razor. So we are going to try that word. No, the R cannot be at the beginning. And Snore Poopers calls the SPCD, Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Dragons. And yep, you caught it. No R in the first spot. Dang. And Soda Poopers is on yum, 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 yum. And I love prawn. Yum. The sashi effect at its best. And yes, and then I did post the link there. I need to start doing that for you guys that want to um, check out that the recipe. Not everybody is going to be on my Discord to do that. So let's see. R can't be R. WA. How about waiver? No, because we can't. There's no E. Oh, I was thinking of maybe some that started ends with an RN or an RM, but I can't think of anything. Oh, how about this word, everybody? Major. 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 It was major. Your razor helped me out there, JP. So we have a major, then we have a G in the second, an R in the third with an O and an E. The E has to be in the last spot. So it's G space R space E. Um, oh, I think I know what this word is. So we have done this holiday. Then we're going to do this one. And it is Internet Self Care Day, according to nationaltoday.com. Internet Self Care Day is celebrated each year. It's dedicated to using the internet to find resources that can help you take care of yourself. Many of us are so preoccupied with taking care of others, whether at work or home, that we forget to take care of ourselves. Self care is described as caring for oneself through practices that promote health and active management of illness when it strikes. There are many ways to regularly practice self care through food choices, exercise, sleep, and dental care, for example. When we talk about our bubble bath rituals and me time, we frequently overlook that self care has ancient roots in radical history. Have ancient roots and radical history. The term self care was formed or created in the 50s. It was initially intended to express how institutionalized people could develop a feeling of self worth via actions of care and preservation. So that is part of the history of self care. Internet Self Care Day. But be careful what you do look at on the internet because some stuff can be um, dangerous. Just be careful. Gorge. I believe you are correct. Gorge. We don't have that many celebrations. So we have a a T, a C, and an. I know what this word is. I'm going to go ahead and spell it. Patch, and it is patch. Oh, good. We're actually kind of getting to where we can do these words quickly. Let's see. Days of the year says it's National Finance Broker Day. National Finance Broker Day, also known as NFBD, presents an opportunity for those who work in finance to not only celebrate their chosen profession, but to also learn and grow in their field. This day was founded in 2015 by Australian Dino Pacella and established in partnership with leading professionals in the industry. The purpose of the event was to educate consumers on the advantages of making their financial decisions with the assistance of a broker and to help them along in the market. So there we go. Celebrated with a conference that takes place in Sydney, Australia each year at a place called the Luna Park. In contrast, what one might expect from a finance brokers conference, Luna Park is an iconic amusement and a theme park. At the event, which is open to anyone, attendees can sit with the teachings of various experts in finance and business excellence. In addition to opportunities for networking, there are also fun perks like an after party, a beauty bar, post conference rides, and much more. So, okay, come over to Sydney and learn about finance. How fun would that be? So, let's see. Yes, there's a day for finance bros. And do we have just another maniac, Martin? Good morning to you. Good morning. And yes, the word is truck. 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 And then we have paler and we have FR freer. And then we have, oh wow, one that only has an O and an S. And the S is not at the end. The O is in the fourth spot. Huh. Don't know what this word is. We have hellos and hellos. Yes, JP. JP says I have a lot of respect for caregivers, and it is easy to neglect yourself. I was a caregiver for both my parents until they passed. It's a tricky balance. It truly, truly is. Um, my mom was caregiver to her mom for probably 10 years, um, and it took its toll. You do neglect yourself. Um, to the point where she didn't realize that she was sick. But she's still here. Just celebrated a birthday a couple days ago. Um, uh, so if you know, it's hard. If you are a caregiver, you at times you have to be selfish and do something for yourself, even if taking 10 minutes in the morning to sit outside and to drink a cup of coffee. Um, But yes, I have no idea what this word is. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think it just popped into my head. SWOON, swoon. Let's see if it's swoon. If it's not swoon, we don't have any more guesses. It was swoon. And ooh, Sashi, this one I think is for I don't know if you have this in Malaysia. Do you guys eat curry over in Malaysia? Because I believe that's the word. It's not curry. Oh, it's curvy. Never mind. No curry. No curry for you. We have curvy instead. So we have let's see. What other words do we have? What other celebrations? We have from a National Day calendar, National Senior Citizens Day recognizes the achievements of the more mature representatives of our nations. The day provides an opportunity to show our appreciation for their dedication, accomplishments, and services they give throughout their lives. In the United States, they say, according to the 2017 census, 47 million seniors live. And so they're saying by 2060, that number will nearly double. Their wealth of knowledge, skill, and experience offers so much to the next generation. As technologies advance, these are the people who've experienced each step of change. Not only have they contributed to it, but they understand firsthand the benefits and drawbacks. They know life without the advancements that exist today. Yes, I think it's important that uh, it's important for um, younger people to talk to seniors to get their knowledge. But I also think it's important for seniors to talk to younger people to um, get get I won't necessarily say it's wisdom, but get their knowledge. I think we can work with each other. There's so much cool stuff out there for young people that can be shared with the older people, and it'd be so cool. So we have Datum by Snorterpoopus and Matud by Tina. I think it's I tell you when I looked at it, the first word I said was Matud. I think no, it can't be Matud. Datum, and it was datum, and then we have an S, a TIG, and an H. Um, so this one should be fairly simple. Let's see if we have another celebration here. We are running out of celebrations because I've already talked about Poet Day, which will be later today. Um, I think our last celebration today is a little serious, but we're gonna use talk about share it anyway. It's the International Day of Remembrance and Tribute to the Victims of Terrorism. Thousands of people each year are harmed, injured, or even killed through hateful acts of terrorism. Following the immediate attention brought on by a terrorist attack, it is common for victims to experience feelings of being forgotten and neglected in the longer term. Remembrance is a powerful tool that can be engaged by individuals and communities to overcome devastation and promote healing. The International Day of Remembrance and Tribute to the Victims of Terrorism was started with the recognition that remembering offers respect and recognition to victims, showing solidarity and ensuring that these people who have suffered at the hands of terrorists are not forgotten. So, yes, let's not forget. And Sashi says, oh, and Snow Purpose tells Tina for Matud that she is a silly dragon. And Sashi says, yes, we do have curry over here. Being a former British colony, we have a sizable Indian community. My grandfather came from India. One thing that goes with curry is roti canai. ROTI. Let's see. Ooh, roti canai is a thin and flaky bread dish from South India, popular in Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. It is usually served with curry, but can also have sweet and savory fillings. So I'm looking for a recipe. So, oh, yum. Okay, here we go. Flipping this over here. That looks yummy. That looks really good. So let's go to the recipe here. It's kind of like a naan for those of us who know what that is. Oh, that's very interesting. A little just talk about different types. There's roti canai and roti parenta. Parenta. So here's the ingredients. You need flour, sugar, water, salt, egg, whole milk, and ghee. We have all those things. We can make this too. Yum. So let's go back, look at the picture. I'm going to grab this recipe and I'll pop this one. You know where. It'll be in the Discord. If I can get my mouse to work. There we go. Discord. Here we go. We're going to pop this one over here in Discord. We're going to pop it here in the chat. Those of you that want to bookmark that. And I will put it in my recipe keeper. So I will have it if ever Discord decides to disappear. So yum. Okay. Uh, it has simple ingredients, but requires work to do properly. It has, yes, it looks flaky. It has layers like croissants. Mm. But it looks like it'd be so well worth it. I wish I had more counter space in my kitchen. That is one of my downfalls of a small house is sometimes being able to work stuff. But that looks absolutely delicious. So we have this word here, which is SIGHT, sight. And then we have salad. I'm sorry, salad. And then we have polka, polka. And then we have an S in the first, an I in the third, and then there's an F and a K. So I'm saying SKIFF, skiff. Then we have usually if there's a U in the second, it's QUOTH, quote. A fancy way to say quote. Then we have an A in the second, an H in the fourth, and then a C, N, and an O. Oh. I know what this is. Does anybody know what this word is? Uh, oh, backstretch. Nacho, correct. Nacho, nacho. Then we have trend, trend. We have knuckle or uncle. It's uncle. We have uncle. We have rack. We have flume. Nacho, nacho man. The nacho taco. Vague. We have A. B has to be in the second spot because, as you can see, it cannot be in the third from right here. So we have a pour. We have steel. We have ghoul. We have Oscar or soap. Oscar. Or is this other one a word? S. Nope, we can't do that. So it has to be, whoops, Oscar. So Oscar. Oscar. And prime. And this word always gets me, and they use it a lot because I forget that you can do a vowel at the beginning. So I think it's this word, easel. I always want to put a consonant at the beginning. And then we have a dolge or a lodge. DOL. Can't be that. So LODGE. Lodge. A PUL. Z and X are the only left. So I believe. Pulpy. Pulpy. And our last word is probe. Probe. We don't want that to ever happen. Let's not get probed, right? So we have completed these in a record time at less than 30 minutes to finish the puzzle. And I'm going to attempt in my tired state to read all these words in one breath. Mm. Calm my brain so that we can get these. Here we go. Rapid Freer, Quoth, Steel, Gould, Dato Swoon, Rebus, Krill, Curvy, Trend, Oscar Prime, Uncle Data, Major Gorge, Sight, Rack, Easel, Lodge, Flume, Salad Patch, Truck, Poco Vague, Pulpy Probe, Abhor, Skip, Ad, Paler. Yay! We did it all in one breath, everybody, this morning. Yay! Because none of the words tripped me up. So we have solved that puzzle. Thank you all very much for that. Life is a rock, but the radio rolled me. I'm sure that's a song because there's musical notes, but I don't know what the lyrics are from. I am not, I like music. I really enjoy listening to music, but I don't retain many of the lyrics. So it's a really quite, people do, my husband remembers songs and quotes and all that stuff. And he'll quote something and goes, "Yeah, you remember where that's from." I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, "Yeah, you do." I'm like, "No, really, I don't." He says, "Come on, you know." I'm like, "I really don't." And it's a song I really like, but I just don't know the lyrics. My brain has very limited capacity. And sometimes I feel like SpongeBob, the only thing, you know, um, in your brain is one thing at a time, like his waiting. He was being a fine dining. Today is a birthdays. I did these late at night. The singer does the verses in one breath, and then the above chorus came in. Oh. I tell you, I love listening to, there's on YouTube, they have videos of, like, the longest notes, and you hear this person, and they have been dancing around and everything else, and then they hold this note for, like, almost a minute, and you're going, "How can they do that?" After they've just been doing a very strenuous dance, and then they hold this note out. It's, the athleticism is amazing with, singers. So, yes, it is now time for you know 'em, you love 'em, birthdays. I get my information from onthisday.com and Wikipedia. Onthisday.com starts with the oldest people and it goes down to current. So, at the very beginning, a lot of people are dead. So, they will eventually come to life. Not just those people, but the birthday celebrants. So, just hang in there. Um, and it will happen. So here we go. Let's start off with Hubert Gautier, passed away at 77 years old. He was a French engineer. He was born in Nimes, France. He initially trained as a medical doctor and he turned to mathematics and finally engineering. He served as an engineer for 28 years in the province of Languedoc and he was appointed Inspector General des Ponts et Chaussées in 1713. He moved to Paris, where he continued working until his retirement in 1731. In 1716, he wrote the first book on building bridges called Traité des Ponts. Hubert Gautier, a French engineer who wrote the first book on how to build a bridge. Very cool. And we have Langdo. Thank you, Snartapoopus. Langdo. Like the ANGUE is all one sound, like our IGHT is. Yes, that's some things you kind of have to know. Yeah. But yes, we have Claude Graham White, passed away 79 years old, an English pioneer of aviation. He was the first to make a night flight during the Daily Mail sponsored 1910 London to Manchester air race. So Claude Graham White, first person to fly at night. Cool. And we have, and Snortpoopy says, Frenchies are so silly. And we have Emiliano Mercado del Toro. He was a Puerto Rican supercentenarian and a military veteran who was 150. He actually it was 115 years and 156 days when he passed away. Um, At the age of 115, he was the world's oldest person following the death of 116-year-old Elizabeth Bolden on December 11th of 2006 until his own death on January 24th, 2007. He had already been the world's oldest man from November 2004 upon the death of Fred Harold Hell. At the time of his death in January 2007, at the age of once again 115 years and 156 days, Mercado was the second oldest fully validated male behind um, ever behind Danish American Christian Mortensen's record 150 years and 252 days. Yes, a nifty hat. And I tell you, he looks surprised for his I think here he was I think it was around his 115th birthday. This picture was taken in 2007. So yes, pretty cool. I love that. I love these kind of birthdays. I think these are neat. And we have next is Blossom Rock, who most people know her as a granny, grandmama in the sitcom The Addams Family. But my goodness, she was a looker, wasn't she? Her real name is Edith Marie Blossom McDonald. She was an American actress of vaudeville, stage, film, and television. And during her career, she was also billed as Marie Blank and Blossom McDonald. She is the older sister of screen actress and singer Jeanette McDonald. So Blossom Rock, Grandmama on the Addams Family. That one's cool. And we have also Count Basie, 79 years old when he passed away, a jazz pianist and a band leader. In 1935, he formed the Count Basie Orchestra, and in 36, he took them to Chicago for a long engagement and their first recording. He led the group for almost 50 years, creating innovations like the use of two, quote, split tenor saxophones. He emphasized the rhythm section, he riffed with the band, and he used arrangers to broaden their sound. His minimalistic piano style and many other innovations. Many musicians came to prominence under his direction, including the tenor saxophonist Lester Young and Herschel Evans, the guitarist Freddie Green, trumpeters Buck Clayton and Harry Sweet Edison, plunger trombonist Al Gray, and singers Jimmy Rushing and Helen Humes, Thelma Carpenter, and Joe Williams. As a composer, Basie is known for writing such jazz standards as A Blue and Sentimental, Jumping at the Woodside, and 1 o'clock Jump. Count Basie, 79 years old when he passed away. And we have Frizz Freeling, passed away at 89 years old. He's an animator. He worked for Warner Brothers Cartoons on the Looney Tunes and Merry Melody series from the 30s to the early 60s. In total, he created more than 300 cartoons. He introduced and or developed several of the studio's biggest stars, including Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, Tweety, Sylvester, Yosemite Sam, to whom he was said to bear more than a passing resemblance, Granny, and Speedy Gonzales. Freleng directed more cartoons than any other director in the studio, at a total of 266, and is also the most officially honored at the Warner Directors. He won 5 Academy Awards and 3 Emmy Awards. After Warner closed down the animation studio in 1963, Freleng and business partner David H. DePatie founded DePatie Freleng Enterprises, which produced cartoons which included The Pink Panther Show, feature film title sequences, and Saturday morning cartoons through the early 80s. Prince Freleng passed away at 89 years old. We have a Jack Weston, passed away at 71 years old, an actor that was nominated for a Golden Globe Award and a Tony Award. He was a native of Cleveland. He usually played comedic roles in films such as Cactus Flower and Please Don't Eat the Daisies. He occasionally took on heavier parts such as a scheming crook and stalker who, along with Alan Arkin and Richard Crenna, attempted to terrorize and rob a blind Audrey Hepburn in the 1967 film Wait Until Dark. That movie is really good. If you guys can find it and watch it, I would recommend it. Weston had numerous other character roles over 25 years, including in major films as The Cincinnati Kid, The Thomas Crown Affair, Gator, Cuba, High Road to China, Dirty Dancing, Ishtar, and Short Circuit 72. Jack Weston. Our next person is a professional wrestler Judy Grable. She passed away at 72 years old. She was a active wrestler during the 50s and 60s, and in addition to her nickname, the Barefoot Contessa, due to her preference for wrestling barefoot, she was also known as the acrobatic blonde with the educated flying feet. She fought against the great, um, oh gosh, what is her name? She just had a birthday. The great Mamba. Um, they had a big rivalry. But yes, Judy Grable, and at 72 years old, she passed away, an American professional wrestler. And we have Wilt Chamberlain, passed away at, that's, why did I put 63? Because that's right. That age is wrong, everybody, I think. 1999 minus 1936 is 63. Yeah, he's not 54. It was 63. He's an American basketball player. He stood at 7 feet 1 inches or 2.16 meters tall. He played center in the NBA for 14 seasons. He's widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He is enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 78 and elected to the NBA's 35th, 50th, and 75th anniversary teams. Following his professional basketball career, he played volleyball in the short-lived International Volleyball Association. He served one team as league president and is enshrined in the IVA Hall of Fame. He is renowned for his strength. He played the antagonist in the 1984 Arnold Schwarzenegger film Conan the Destroyer. According to former teammate Billy Cunningham, the NBA guide reads like Walt's personal diary. He holds 72 NBA records, including several regular season records in scoring, rebounding, and durability. Blocks were not counted during his career. He is best remembered as the only player to score 100 points in a single game. He also once gathered 55 rebounds and he never fouled out. Chamberlain is the only player to average 30 points and 20 rebounds per game in a season, a feat he accomplished 7 times. He once averaged 50 points per game, as well as 48 minutes per game in a season. He ultimately won 2 NBA championships, 4 regular season MVP awards, the Rookie of the Year, one Finals MVP, and one All Star Game MVP. He was selected to 13 All Star games and 10 All NBA teams, 7 first and 3 second teams. He won 7 scoring, 11 rebounding, 9 durability, and 9 field goal percentage titles. He is the only center to lead the league in total assists. And before joining the NBA, he played for the Harlem Globetrotters. And that man says, uh, Will Distill, who was definitely Wilt was definitely the ladies' man. The number of ladies he entertained, uh, well, uh, he entertained Will for you, well, actually them. But hi, Mrs. Love you. Have a great stream. Just saying hi. He goes, his off-court activities were legendary. I am not kidding. Women likes him athletes. And Dadman says, and Tina says hello to Dadman, and Dadman says, Just a hello to everybody in general. I'm walking to get caffeine to stay awake and a training class and have a limited time. Well, get your caffeine. So Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain, legendary on and off the court, according to Dadman. And then we have a Kenny Rogers, 81 years old when he passed away. He was an American singer and songwriter. He was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2013. He was particularly popular with country audiences, but also charted more than 120 hit singles across various genres. He topped the country and pop album charts for more than 200 individual weeks in the United States alone. Tina says, must be a real gripping and interesting training sessions. Training sessions never are. I don't care what profession you're in. Training sessions are such a bore. He sold more than 100 million records worldwide during his lifetime, making him one of the best selling music artists of all time. His fame and career spanned multiple genres: jazz, folk, pop, rock, and country. He made his career and it was also one of the most successful crossover artists of all time. Kenny Rogers. And Sci-Fi said, yes, he also was an entrepreneur. He did open the Kenny Rogers Roasters stores. And Sci-Fi says, I met Kenny Rogers when he was here in Branson, opening his store. He was so down to earth and nice. And yes, sort of poopus. And the topic of today's class is yes. So yes, trainings can be so ugh. Then we have Kim Cattrall, 68 years old. And Sashi says, I just realized that roti kadai was apparently named the world's best bread. Well, then I'm going to have to try it. I'm going to have to try it. Maybe attempt to make it. So Kim Cattrall, 68 years old today, British and Canadian actress. She's known for her portrayal of Samantha Jones on HBO's Sex and the City. She also made her film debut in Rosebud and went on to star opposite Jack Lemmon in the Oscar-nominated film Tribute. She was also in Ticket to Heaven. She came to prominence starring in films such as Porky's, Police Academy, Big Trouble in Little China, Mannequin, and Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country. She is also known for her theater work. Her credits include Wild Honey, which was on Broadway, Miss Julie, Private Lives, Anthony and Cleopatra, and Sweet Bird of Youth. And Tina said, in my city, the Kenny Rogers restaurant only lasted a year. I have never been to one. I've never seen one. Then we have Ralph Marrero, passed away at 33 years old in a tragic car accident. He was an American actor, best remembered for his portrayal as Private Rickles in the post-apocalyptic zombie horror film Day of the Dead in 1985. He also appeared in the comedy horror film Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Um, his final film role was as Ping Bodie in The Babe in 1992. Ralph Marrero passed away at 33 years old. And we have Carrie Ann Moss. No, we don't. We have, I'm sorry, I'm skipped person. We have Stephen Hillenburg. Stephen Hillenburg. Let me do some here real quick. Where's the pen? I stuck the pen here and it disappeared. Stephen Hillenburg, passed away at 57 years old, was an American animator, writer, producer, director, and a voice actor. He also was a marine science educator and entrepreneur. He is best known for creating the animated television series SpongeBob SquarePants for Nickelodeon. He served as the showrunner for its first 3 seasons and began and again from season 9 until his death. The show has become the fifth longest running American animated series, and he also provided the original voice of Patchy's pet, Potty the Parrot. And he also worked on, yes, yay, SpongeBob, and he also worked on Ren and Stimpy. I loved Ren and Stimpy. It was so bad. So Stephen Hillenberg, 57 years oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. I can't remember the rest of the words. Something, something, something is he. It's a good thing I don't remember those words. And then now we have Carrie Ann Moss, 57 years old. After early roles on television, she rose to international prominence for her role as Trinity in the Matrix series. She has starred in Memento, for which she won an Independent Spirit Award for Best Supporting Actress, A Red Planet, Chocolat, Fido, and Snowcake, which she won a Genie Award for Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role. She also was in Disturbia, Unthinkable, Silent Hill Revelation, and Pompeii. She also portrayed Jerry Hogarth in several television series produced by Marvel Television for Netflix, most notably in Jessica Jones. Sadly, Dadman remembers the words, and he also remembers the words to the fun song. F is for friends. I don't remember the good part. But yes, SpongeBob. And we let our kids watch it. We have Sergey Brin, is an American. He was born in Russia, came to America at 6 years old. So he's a Russian born American businessman and computer scientist who co founded Google with Larry Page. He was the president of Google's parent company, Alphabet Inc., until stepping down from the role on December 2019. He and Page remained at Alphabet as co founders, controlling shareholders, and board members. As of June 2024, he is the seventh richest person in the world with an estimated net worth of $146 billion, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index and Forbes. He was in college, if I remember correctly, and he met a Page, and they were doing something with the school, and they just quit school and started Google in someone's garage. We have our last person, Usain Bolt, a Jamaican retired sprinter, widely considered to be the greatest sprinter of all time. He is an 8-time Olympic gold medalist and the world record holder in the 100-meter, 200-meter, and the 4x100-meter relay. He is the only sprinter to win Olympics 100-meter and 200-meter titles at 3 consecutive Olympics: the 2018, the 2012, and the 2016. Tina, for Sergey, seventh richest. I wonder if he's into dragons. So he won 3 consecutive Olympics golds in the 100 and 200-meter. He also won 2 4x100 relay gold medals. He gained worldwide fame for his double sprint victory in world record times at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, which made him the first person to hold both records since fully automated time became mandatory. The 11th time an 11-time world champion, he won consecutive world championships in the 100, 200, and the 4 by 100 meters relay gold medals from 2009 to 2015, with the exception of a 100-meter false start in 2011. He is the most successful male athlete of the World Championships. He's the first athlete to win 4 World Championship titles in the 200-meter and is one of the most successful in the 100-meter with 3 titles. He was the first person to run um, sub 9.7 seconds and sub 9.6 seconds. So he ran it in like less than 10 seconds. His achievement as a sprinter have earned him the media nickname Lightning Bolt, and his awards include the IAAF World Athlete of the Year, Track and Field Athlete of the Year, BBC Overseas Sports Personality of the Year 3 times, and the Larius World Sportsman of the Year 4 times. Bolt was included in the Time magazine's 100 Most Influential People in 2016. He retired after the 2017 World Championships. Isaiah Bolt, 38 years old. And the Snortopoopa snuffles because you're looking for a rich man, Tina. So that is our birthdays for today, everybody. We are 1 hour and 16 minutes into the show. It is 11:16 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I welcome you all here. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to get right into our memes. They're poetry memes today. Let's check and see how our uh, poll is faring. We have 13 votes. Fiction is first, nonfiction, and then poetry plays is in third. We have 11 people watching, and we have how many likes? We have 14 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. Um, appreciate it. So one person didn't vote in the poll. Probably me. And Dadman says, let's see. Yes, Dadman says, I think of Hungry Boy every time. I miss this comment because I think of Hungry Boy every time I hear SpongeBob. And the other day was no SpongeBob day. It was absorbent, yellow, and porous is he. SpongeBob SquarePants. Yep. Okay. That's it. Uh, yes, it was on a TV show based on one of the episodes. Like the quote from How to Marry a Millionaire, it's just as easy to marry a rich man as a poor one. Yep. Yep. So we have poetry. It's something meaningful, the poetry edition. So here we go with our first poem. Let's see. Here we go. Come on, change. I like pie in the morning, pie in the afternoon, pie in the evening, pie on the 3rd of June. I won't beg, I won't grovel. Put it on a plate, put it on a shovel. Ta-da! Poetry day, man. Poetry day. Roses are red. My name is not Dave. This makes no sense. Microwave. That's so stupid. Roses are red, mornings are hard. I suck at coffee. I suck at poetry coffee. Yes, it was a doggerel verse. Tina, roses are red, tacos are delicious. I use paper plates because I hate doing the dishes. Yes, love it. Like I say, there is a poem in the NSFW section of my Discord um, for those of you that have it. Roses are red, violets are blue. The face like yours belongs in the zoo. Don't be sad. I'll be there too. Not in the cage, but laughing at you. Bacon is red. Baking is rough. One stick of bacon is never enough. I put this one in our bacon memes. Best poem ever written. Just met a guy. Oh my God, he is so fit. Handsome. Even never will I meet another like him. Caring, emotional, nice. And his name is the first letter of each line. John Scene. You can't see me. You can't see me. That was for Dad, man. If he could picture me putting my hand in front of my face. Okay, I love these because they've actually taken like other pictures and put them in there. Roses are red, violets are blue. If the DNA test proves you're not my sister, that proves you're my sister. I'll stop sleeping with you. Bye, Connie. Have a good one. See you the next stream. That will be Friday at 10 a.m. Unless I do an impromptu stream tomorrow. Roses are red. I like Darth Vader. Poetry's hard. Refrigerator. And all the English teachers are dying. No, no. Roses are red, violets are blue. God made me pretty. What happened to you? Is that slam poetry? Roses are red, rum is good. Homes are hard, rum is good. A gift for you will soon arrive, but keep in mind it's still alive. Hey, Atwood, what's up? Not much. We're on memes. Uh, I was a poet and didn't know it until I tried to show it. Then I just floated. That's so stupid. Roses are red, violets are red, tulips are red, bushes are red, trees are red. Holy shit, my garden's on fire. Roses are red, they die when it snows. Best man left bleeding after being hit in the head by a flying dildo. Roses are red. Work. Roses are red. Work makes you scream. I used to have dreams. Now I have memes. Remember to drink water and pretend your life is not falling apart. Roses are red. Bees have thighs. Shining the world's brightest flashlight in my mouth to make light come out of my eyes. Roses are red. Sometimes they're flimsy. Find the bastard who shat down my chimney. I ate my peas with honey. I've done it all my life. It makes the peas taste funny, but it keeps them on the knife. Well, use a spoon. Oh wait, I messed this one up. Roses are red. It hurts when you bleed. Banned from Chinese buffet for shitting in the seaweed. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Don't drink and go to a buffet. Roses are red. I'm allergic to sound. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Yes, you made it back in time for the memes, Fallout Dave. Hello, hello. It is poetry memes if you haven't figured that out. Roses are gray, violets are gray, everything is gray. I'm a dog. Roses are red, violets are blue. You weren't my first choice, but the garbage will do. Oh. Roses are red, college is long. Decisions, decisions, all of them are wrong. And we have Atwood saying, "Hello, how's my favorite polar bear?" And what's up? And Sunproof says, "Okay, for a smelly old bear, how are you?" Here I sat all broken-hearted, had to shit, but only farted. Then one day I took a chance, tried to fart, and shit my pants. That's an old one. That's an old one, but I love this one. Roses are red, sand is dry. Do or do not. Do or I can't do his voice. Do or do not. There is no try. Oh, that was an awful Yoda. We will not do that one again. Roses are red, sand is dry. Do or do not. There is no try. Roses are red. A dog is not a cat. A 450-pound man arrested for hiding weed in rolls of fat. Tina says, "Roses are red, violets are fine. Will you let me hit it from behind?" Ah. I tap pumpkins because I like the sound. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Yes, I love them. Love them. Roses are red, life isn't fair. And this is how we're ending our memes for today. Roses are red, life isn't fair. Man's testicles accidentally get stuck in IKEA chair. He was using it as a shower chair. I was wondering how where that happened at. He was in a shower. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, how embarrassing. That is our memes for today, everybody. We're just gonna keep this one up here for a second. And that sounds like a Florida man headline. And a silly dwagon. And Atwood tells Son Poopa, "I'm good, I'm good." And then we have some hellos. So that is the end of our memes, everybody. I hope you enjoyed them. They will eventually be over in my Discord under poetry memes. So if you want to be in my Discord, let me know and I will friend you and invite you. So it is an hour and 28 minutes into the show. How is our poll going? Let's look here. I like this genre of literature best: fiction first, nonfiction, and then poetry and plays. That order. So very good. The majority of the 15 votes has gone to fiction. So very, very good. There was a fifth genre, which was folk tales, um, but I chose plays instead. So very, very interesting. Let's come over here. Something here real quick. We're going to go to someone who's live. Oh, wait. Oh, I got to stop that. Okay. So let's, yes, please like, share, and subscribe. So I appreciate that, Tina. So we are going to start winding down our show. So tonight at 10 p.m., join Dadman Walking and Bucky's Crafting for the start of the SEC college football season. It's the kickoff special. Um, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Um, yes, there's going to be football talk, but that meant also it could go any directions. And he's wanting to do some like football 101, share some stuff. So I think that would be it's going to be really really fun. So on Dadman Walking 55's channel tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, join Dadman and Bucky for the 2024 SEC College Football Weekly Kickoff Special. We're going right into the promos here. We have my morning musing show with Mrs.DadmanWalking55 Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. for puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes. There is going to be no show tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment that I am going to. So I will see you all on Friday for my next morning musings. If you would like to support me, boy, it's weird. I don't know what I did. You can support me at Kofi.com or Throne.com. Both are Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. um, it is monetary or gifts. So if you would like to do that, everything would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Um, everything's all out of order. I would just go. So my impromptu build streams, blocking out the boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. You can follow me on Twix at mdadmanwalking. Also at Threads at msdadmanwalking for any notifications when that happens. I can also do a game stream, impromptu game stream. I got this Lego unicorn build, but I found something. I shared it, I think, in another stream, but I think it's called a 3-in-1, which it has 3 designs that you can make with the blocks. But there's actually a fourth build that you can do with these Lego blocks, and I think I'm going to do it. I printed out the directions, so it's going to be very, very interesting. I might do that build tomorrow. We'll see how I feel after my doctor's appointment. Let's see what else is here. We have roses are red, violets are blue. I am the walrus. Cuckoo cachoo. Let's see what we have next here. Okay, got mail. Send it to me, DadmanWalking55, or Angelo, my youngest, who's a streamer on Twitch, at P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. My streams and VODs are at youtube.com at Mrs. DadmanWalking55, a Twitch TV, Mrs. Dadman with no punctuation and no numbers. You can find my reminders on Twix at mdadmanwalking and Threads at Mrs. DadmanWalking55. So let's check out our poll and let's end it. I like this genre of literature best. Fiction is the winner, nonfiction second, poetry third, and plays are in fourth place. Thank you all. How many people? Thank you all, 15 people who voted in that poll. I really, really appreciate that. So here we go. I am going to put a link out. They are live right now. It is a theme park casual. They are walking in Disneyland. So I'm going to put that. So go over there for this stream and put. Let's see, where's the hashtag? Hashtag Mrs. Dadman Walking Raid. And there we go. So go over there and do a Mrs. Dadman Walking Raid. That would be cool. So I will say to you all goodbye and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace, whether it's your morning, afternoon, or evening. I hope the rest of your day or evening is wonderful. I will see you all on Friday for sure at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for the next Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. You all have a wonderful day and bye bye.